I used to hear about the practices, especially with you three, like going at it. I used to hear how like dominating and devastating these practices was. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Oh man, so let me tell you, Bonzi could tell you too. Like going there, our practices is harder than the games. We look more forward to the games than practice.
Yeah,
it was like
100%.
Practice. That shit was a fuck. Excuse me. I know they're hearing out there.
Hey,
freaking grind.
Yeah.
But
Cotton picking.
that shit that was a war right there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we was going at it like, hey, we wasn't friends. Once you step in between them lines in practice, all right, yeah, we all warmed up together, and you go through the drills together, all of that.
Right.
But once coach was like, all right, we working on this defensive set, or we playing best out of 5 possessions or best
Right.
out of 7 possessions. Oh no, we going at it. And the thing about it, they was coming back at us. Like it was Damon, myself,
Big.
yep,
Big. Okay.
Damon, myself. Shoot, any perfect year. Jay Ryder,
Wizzo.
Sabonis.
You talking about the starting 5?
Yeah,
It was you
me, Wizzo, Sabonis, Damon,
and Jay Ryder.
Right, okay.
And on the second team,
They coming back at us though.
Right.
Like,
I was on the third team. The second team was
Damn.
He was really second.
it was Greg Anthony, Jimmy
Okay.
Jackson,
Right.
Stacey Augman. Who else was it?
Jay
Jermaine
5-0.
O'Neal.
Okay, J.O., right.
And like Kelvin Cato or somebody
Yup.
like that.
Cato.
No, J.O. was on the third unit with me.
They came at us.
Man, we
Where's Zebo at?
Zebo
Well, this
wasn't there
was before
yet.
Zebo.
He wasn't
This
there
before
yet.
Zebo.
Yeah, it was
Right.
about 2 years, 3 years before,
Before
Zebo.
Zebo.
Yeah,
Right.
Zebo wasn't there yet. Man, them practices, man, I'm
It
talking
was
about
brutal, dog.
Yeah.
brutal.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
Like I said, we definitely look forward to the games.
Yeah,
It
100%.
was much easier.
Oh yeah.
All dogs. Just
Yeah.
dogs.
Once,
Just,
if you in front up, that's the mindset you want from your team, right?
Man,
you
without
want
a doubt,
them
for me.
policing yourself like
yeah.
y'all going this hard so the games are easy. We don't have to instill this mentality. Y'all just
Like
operate like that.
that Portland squad we was with, I felt like the only team that we really had to get by, the only team I was focused on was LA. Of course they had Shaq and Kobe,
Right.
they were running the game. They were the biggest things out there in the West, but
Right.
I was like, yo, I ain't worried about nobody else in the league. San Antonio, they were good. Then, you had the Denver teams with Mutombo and them, they were good. I wasn't worried about none of them. My only team I was always worried about was the Lakers, because being in that same damn division, they kicking my ass every year, yo. Like,
Can't get away from them.
oh man, couldn't get away from them. So I was like, man, and then I had opportunities to join them, at free agency and all that. But I'm like, nah, I'd rather beat them than join them. It was different mentality.
Different
for
mentality.
us back then.
Not like it
that-
is today.
Yeah. So it was like, man, that Portland squad. But we were some dogs though, like you said. We were some
Man.
dogs, man. I remember we went out there, like I said, beat that one of them great Chicago teams. We beat them by 3, and then that next night we go to Indiana and lose by 65.
65.
65 points?
65
A
points.
real
dog.
65.
What happened? How do you lose by
Hey.
65 points?
No, we was on that high. Like at that time,
Yeah.
Chicago was the best basketball club in the world.
Right.
In the
Facts.
world,
Come
bro.
on now.
And here we are, we all hood dudes, we the misfits, ain't nobody giving us a chance. But like he said, we had some dogs. We ended up beating them by like 3 or 4 points in Chicago, right? So we like, yeah. We hype everything on the plane. We having a couple shots, like, yeah. Get to Indiana, having a couple
it
shots.
going.
We like, yeah. Wake up
Yeah.
the next day, we like, all right, and shoot around, we feeling good. Yo, 65. Everybody's making shots. Dale Davis making shots, 12, 15-footers. Antonio Davis making 12, 15-footers.
Wow.
I think as a team, what they shoot, like, was it like 75 or 78%?
Y'all lost
as a team?
124 to 59.
You ain't had to pull it up, though.
I did have to. I couldn't believe it, Chris. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Pulled that bad boy up quick, didn't he?
Y'all
Right with the
shot
stats.
33% from the field,
to there.
64%.
But you got
64%.
to give y'all a little leeway. It's so tough to come from that time zone. And y'all probably got caught. That probably caught up with the 3-hour time zone. Y'all done went to the East Coast. Y'all ain't got your proper sleep. And like you said, that high was there on beating Chicago. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of a chance to. I get it, or they just whooped your ass.
No, they just flat out whooped our ass, dog.
That's what we do in Indiana.
Beat us to every
that's what we
rebound.
do.
Back to Indiana. Back to Indiana.